Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Thursday, the 12th of November, 2020. We are using Tarot of the 78 Doors for our message today. Our cards from the bottom of the deck are Ace of Cups. I chose this deck because of the 1111 energy from yesterday, you know, stepping through a portal. So I thought the Tarot of 78 Doors, portals, would be a good one for today. So we're starting out with the Ace of Cups. And, you know, I think we were finishing with that card in yesterday's reading. Lovely that it's cycling back around for us through the day today. So you know this is the divine and cosmic gift of pure, overflowing love, bliss, joy, and happiness. So this is what's on offer to us in the energy atmosphere, right? That's exciting. And we have it to share on overflow throughout the entire day. Well, you know, day, what's time? We have that to share all the time. Next we have, another ace, the Ace of Wands. Wow. So there's creative fire, ambition, motivation, our skills and our talents being tapped and used. You know, that connects to yesterday's reading as well, where we may have been called into service through the Emperor. Yeah, someone calling on our wisdom and our guidance. And it looks as though the universe is putting us in alignment with more of that. It may be a bit of a personal touch today, less being of service to or for someone else, and more of service to our own selves, creative interests, pursuits, and such. Then we have, look at that, the Queen of Wands. Very nice. She's one of my favorite queens. You know, what I love so much about her is that she brings her authenticity unapologetically. She's got tact and grace. I say it all the time. She has all that you'd expect of a queen, though she speaks in a way where she expresses her authenticity. She says exactly what everyone else is thinking and doesn't dare to say. Love that about her. She's got sass, is what I'm getting at here. And, you know, it's that fiery aspect of her personality that is really enjoyable. It's the breath of fresh air. I felt that in yesterday's reading, that we had a breath of fresh air coming in, and I feel it continues. And look, we have these beautiful aces. They're powerful cards in tarot. Let's remember that they bring the energy of fresh, new, renewal, and rebirth, even fresh starts, ideas, inspirations, and so on. And we start out with the Ace of Cups. This is a very intuitive suit in tarot. So we have fresh intuition. And again, for yesterday's reading, we had, I think it was the Queen of Cups with the Emperor. So we're really delving deep into our intuitive gifts, and we have them to offer. We are motivated to offer them on our own behalf and on behalf of others. Today, though, I repeat, it feels like a personal touch. It's a gift we give ourselves today. And we do it in this fiery, sassy, unapologetic, authentic way, which is great. All right, our next card is, we're back again with Strength. I like to see these repeats and in different decks. It really does speak to how the energy is with us for a while. You know, the other day we had a lot of major arcana in the readings, and I was speaking with a very dear soul about that. In fact, they brought it up to me, just how many major arcanas were present in the reading. And my comment at the time was, you know, this is an energy that's here for a while. These are spiritual, these are big doings, spiritually speaking, and there's a wave to it all, and it's a wave that's going to linger. So ride that wave. Ride the wave of divine and cosmic gift and blessing in your life. So here we are with the Strength card, again being reminded that it's what we hold in heart space, what we are nurturing there, what we are bringing to the light. We've been exploring a bit of the shadow in the deep Scorpio energy at this time. And what we have found in shadow, we are bringing to the light. We have the strength to do that. Coming with, look at this, a third ace. Now this is, I think it's the second time now in a week. Well, maybe just a little bit more than a week. That we've had 3 aces show up in the reading. Ace of Swords, the brilliant clarity. And here we go again with the message of our brilliant clarity within our intuitive gifts. This is the tarot hammering it home for you that you can rely on your intuition. It is not misguiding you in any way. And what's interesting about that is that I feel some of us will try to ignore it and we'll go with logic and reason over intuition, and then we will discover in hindsight that the intuition was extremely accurate. So, do that if you must. Test it out. Let it be an experiment for yourself. And then you can see just how well you can lean into your intuitive gifts. All right, next we have the Hermit. A quest beckons with the Hermit. This particular Hermit looks a bit vexed and plagued. He's on his quest and he's maybe he's trying to ignore his intuition here. Yeah, that's great. All right, the Hermit's all about enlightenment. So there are some of us who are going to try to push the enlightenment away. And maybe we are, really bent on doing the journey our way. And something's being introduced to our path for consideration. And our intuition is saying, yes, go this way. Yes, do that. Lean into this for sure. And here we are in Hermit pose on this particular card going, no, my logic and my reason says. So again, let that be an experiment for you today if you must, and really enjoy the gifts of learning from yourself. So then we have the Star. Well, this is great major arcana here. 3 so far alongside 3 aces. What I see here is going back, and what I'm hearing, going back to the drawing board. The Star comes after the Tower, and this is a restart, a reset. So if a Tower comes down, then it's time to rebuild. And the Star is all about our ability to reconstruct, rebuild, and renew. And we have 3 aces for renewal in the reading. So when we push away the intuitive guidance that's on offer to us, we are perhaps ignoring an aspect of our authenticity, and our masterful queen is reminding us of that authenticity. She is saying, have the strength, have the fire within your own self to trust yourself. And here the Hermit, I feel, is showing us that he's not necessarily trusting his inner muse, his inner intuitive muse, and as a result has to go back to the drawing board and rebuild, reconstruct. This is not a negative. This is a positive. These cards aren't cautioning you and saying, hey, don't do that. Try not to do that. Instead, listen to your intuition. How are you going to know if you don't test it, right? How are you going to lean into the reliability of your gifts unless you test it? And I feel that's what these cards are saying, and the atmosphere is ripe for it, right? We continue to see beautiful messages, beautiful cards of joy and happiness and love blessing us every single day. And it's that rich and empowered environment that gives us the courage, strength card, to test it. It doesn't matter if someone says, as they witness this, as they witness you in this experience, says, oh, that didn't work, oh, that was a mistake. There really are no mistakes. None at all. It's just opportunity here. So we're being presented with an opportunity to trust ourselves. Let's see what's next. We have the Lovers. Gosh, this card doesn't quit, and yet another major arcana, lots of choice, lots of decision. And this card is all about choosing your heart, following your heart, which is backed up over here by the Strength card. That card's all heart. So a choice to be made here. Listen to your intuition, listen to your logic or your reason. Can you blend the two? Can you make the bridge between head and heart? Can you maintain that? What's coming with the Lovers? The Knight of Wands. Or Knave. Is a Knave a page? I'm going to have to look that up. Pardon. While I do that. Because pages often deliver messages. And that looks like a message being delivered right there. We have the trusty little book. Wasn't that nice? I opened right up to the wand section. Oh no, so that is a page. Knave of Wands is a page. So here we have excited anticipation, enthusiasm, the ability to use our skills and our talents. It's here in, I want to back up a moment actually. I want to come back to the Ace of Wands because we have the Ace sitting right next to the Queen. You know, the King and the Queen are the pinnacle of the suit, right? So we've, in a progressive way, run the suit of Wands here. So we've gone from Ace, the very beginning, to Queen, the very top of that suit. And that speaks to great mastery. So the reason I want to back up here is that within the course of the day, within the flow of energy in the day, the feeling here is that you'll test your intuition against logic and reason, or leverage it against logic and reason. There's plenty of margin for the experience. So going one way or the other. There's, again, no mistake here. Though, if you go in one direction and it doesn't feel fulfilling for you and you end up at the Star, which is a fresh start in and of itself, a new beginning, rebuild, renew, you'll have that immediately. It's not, how do I want to phrase this? You'll be able to augment your journey immediately. I wanted to say self-correct. Self-correct implies mistake. There is, and that's not a factor here. But if you feel yourself in the hermit position, you will be able to augment everything immediately and say, all right, I can see in hindsight right now that my intuition was correct, and I'm going to go that way now. You'll be able to turn it around very quickly. Now, coming back to the Page of Wands, our excited anticipation and enthusiasm is more fuel for the experimental process of learning how to do that, how to find the middle way between head and heart, how to maintain that bridge. I love this. And I like this alignment too. Let's go into very practical, traditional meanings here of the tarot. There may be a love offer in the day for some of you. We may feel a heartwarming and want to share that with someone that we know, love, and trust. And that's what I feel with the Lovers and the Page sitting there together. And then our next card is the King of Pentacles. I love seeing him in a reading too, because his message is all about super strong foundations. He is exceptionally reliable, and this tells you that this is a reliable exchange with, if you're exchanging gifts with someone today, if you're receiving some kind of heartwarming share, it's reliable. This person isn't blowing smoke. It's real, it's true. And you'll feel the difference, likely in your intuitive gifts, and you can trust that. How beautiful. The King reminds us that as we're talking about the enthusiasm, the motivation, and the drive out of the Suit of Wands. This becomes fuel for us in our joy and our happiness, and how we continue to turn that over like rich, fertile soil. The King knows all about it. So as we are celebrating the now, experiencing the blessings of now, there is so much overflow from these beautiful aces that we're turning that energy over into the fuel that it is to create more of this. Oh, that's great. And then, yeah, we're becoming masters at this. We have the Three of Pentacles. Love that card. This is self-mastery and development, and it is a great confirmation to this message over here about relying on and trusting ourselves and our inner wisdom based on all of our experience. And we have the willingness to start over when necessary. I also hear all is not lost. Just because something didn't quite work out the way you thought it might, when you didn't bridge head and heart, you haven't gone wrong in any way there. You've added to your mastery. You've added another layer of depth to your own self. That's what we see here confirmed in the Three of Pentacles. And then our last card, Nine of Cups, another one that just won't quit for us. And I love that because it speaks to, again, that beautiful overflow of love, bliss, joy, and happiness coming off these aces, new opportunities, new experiences, new experiments for us to test our own selves with. And all of that just creates more and more joy and happiness for us to share, to spread around. Okay, angel answers. This is your opportunity to ask a question. Please do. Let the cards confirm something else for you. we have emphatic no falling out of the deck. Some of you asked a yes, no. We've got an emphatic no. Oh, we have take action returning. I feel that the no is just as powerful as the yes. There are times when we have to say no. I'm coming to the first part of the message here where I felt in yesterday's reading we might have been called on more to be of service to others, and today we're being called to be of service to ourselves. So our emphatic no is connected to take action for our own benefit today. We may have to say no somewhere else to someone else so that we can do the self-care, self-love, self-nurturing that's required, so that we can do our experiments and test our intuition. Okay, take action. In the direction of your big happy changes. Yeah. Yes, it's possible that there are details that need tending today that are very personal to you. And it feels important, King of Pentacles, that we all give some energy, invest some energy in those details for ourselves. One more. Yeah. Now we have our sweet, simple yes. Sometimes an emphatic no then produces this beautiful, profound yes over here. Very nice. That's Angel Answers for us. And now our affirmation from The Universe Has Your Back. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. What a fantastic card. A great summary to the reading, because we may create our own obstacle. It becomes an experiment for us, and it allows us to adapt and change things up so that we are continuing to move in the direction of fulfillment on our Nine of Cups. That's a dream coming true, and that dream has been held, fostered, nurtured within our heart space. And we have the strength to bring that out of the shadow into the light of day, and it blesses us abundantly. Aces 3 times over, wink, wink. All right, everybody, there is the message for the day. Have a gorgeous Thursday. Peace, love, and happiness, laughter, playfulness, and joy. Namaste, my friends.